My name is Gao Hong. I'm a Chinese pipa player and composer. I'm come from Minnesota in USA. And I play the Chinese lute called pipa, P-I-P-A. The Chinese pipa is about 2,000 years old. It's actually come from the Middle East, the earlier Barbard, and from the same family, from the oud and the lute. They oud from, then they went to east, become a sitar, and the pipa went to west, become a lute and guitar. The Chinese pipa hold upright, and also when they pluck the string, it's very different from the guitar. When you play the guitar, you pluck towards inside like this. But the Chinese pipa play opposite way. You plucked towards out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you play the pipa. And also Chinese music always tell you stories. Example, I will make sounds like a flowing water. Or bubbly water. Or Chinese gong, dai, dai, dai. Chinese simple cha, cha, cha. The drum, dung, dung, dung together. Or I can imitate the blow wind. Or I can make a sound like a horse trotting. At the same time, play the melody. Or I can imitate the sounds like a geese, kind of talk to each other. Or I can, like a Chinese people talking, 你好吗？很高兴见到你。How are you? Nice to meet you. 很高兴见到你。Or I can make people laughing. Ha 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 ha. It's a lot of sound when you play pipa, like the dragon bow. I will play the dragon bow. In the beginning, you can hear the drum, dong chang. Then you can hear the water behind the boat. Then you can hear the fireworks, or you can hear the bubbly water. Then you can hear each melody came from different villages. So each melody is represented, one from Minnesota, one from London, one from whatever, it's that. But I could play 20 boats, but I only play 3 boats today. And in the middle, you can hear people, one person, 加油, with me cheering for people, one person. Everybody follow. Then people screaming. Then they're very happy go home. So basically, you can pretend you sit by the bank watching the whole boat race. That's a Chinese pipa. So the piece I will play is called the Dragon Boat. The Dragon Boat has a big history behind this piece because the lunar calendar, May 5th, is the festival to boat race. But all the Chinese boat made of look like a dragon. So on the boat, everybody not just competing who can go there fast, they also have the band so they can keep the rhythm, they can go fast. So the reason I play that piece because that's the perfect example how the Chinese song, imitation the sounds like the boat and the water and the percussion band to how to combine it with the music. So that's a perfect example for the colorful and variety of Chinese pipa techniques. And also it's my mentor, my teacher, linshicheng's signature piece. I'm very lucky was his student for many, many years, and also was the only student besides his son ever toured in America and also had a CD together. So for me, every time I play that piece, I think about my teacher. Okay, actually the idol for me, I have two people. One is my teacher, of course. I love his music. It's very deep and just like a fine wine. The more you listen it, the more it's beautiful you get. It's so beautiful. So I love that. And also for my, besides the traditional Trey Sutton is a pop star. Everybody was saying, how did you think about a Tracer? Deng is your idol because during the 1980s, that was my first time I ever heard a pop song. And I was just shocked. It was so fresh and so deep from the heart. So that really influenced me for a long time because now when I collaborate with musicians like from jazz musician, blues, bluegrass, and Indian or Syrian or Arabic music, whatever I do, because they take me to think about how hard to connect the music, use deep heart, emotional, and also very beautiful. And it's very fresh, very smooth. That's why when I improvise, not play the traditional music, that is big influence when I collaborate with other artists from different cultures. Actually, my favorite concert in my life is with my teacher, and it was in 1996 in the concert hall, Beijing concert hall. Over thousands of people players from all over the China came to see because, like I said earlier, I was the only student besides his son had a joint concert, and he's my idol, and he is forever is the most famous pipa player in the world. So, and I feel the most, it's the honor for me ever was his student and was honored to play with him and toured with him.